Benedict Cumberbatch is stepping back into the world of TV for his latest role. The superstar is heading up a twisty new thriller series called Eric alongside Gabby Hoffman, and it promises to leave you on the edge of your seat. Take a look.
Be good.
Benedict is Vincent, an American puppeteer behind a hugely popular children's show.
Tell your mom what you're working on, kid.
His name is Eric.
But his life is turned on its head when his 9-year-old son goes missing.
Letting him walk to school? Is that a decision you regret?
Leaving Vincent and his wife Cassie in a desperate race against time to find him while their world begins to crumble.
We're urging anybody with information, however small, please come forward, pick up the phone, and help us bring Edgar home.
As the pair struggle to cope, Vincent becomes convinced that if he can turn his son's drawing of a blue monster into a real puppet on his show, perhaps he'll come home.
If we can get him on the show, then Edgar will see him. He'll know how much we want him to come home.
You're going crazy.
Hey guys, congratulations. This is a bloody beautiful show, but Gabby, it's so heartbreaking.
Yes, it is. It's full of all the things that life is about. Love, fear, loss, redemption, and, you know, the truth that through suffering, we come to the light and the love that we are all deserving of and that we all need to find in ourselves and bestow upon our children.
The worst things go around and around in my head.
Do you look at your own family differently, like hug them a bit tighter or?
If I hugged them any tighter, it would cause physical damage to their small evolving bodies. No, the brilliant thing about what we get to do, both as parents in a fictional sense and in a real sense, is that they are very separate entities. Being a parent opens you to the human condition and at the very most core, profound level, the shared consciousness of what it is to be a human being. It just does. And everything is far more accessible to you as a storyteller in that moment where you become a parent. So the gift of that is, yes, you can imagine yourself into all sorts of scenarios, including the very worst, but when you go home, their needs are immediate, in the now, in the present, and it's not about work bleeding into that. It's easy to compartmentalize them, but there is, of course, a very natural bleed. It is every parent's worst nightmare, but there are huge differences, thank God, between my circumstances and Vincent's. Yeah, I hope that doesn't make me sound like an uncaring person. I just think it's...
No.
They're so different. They feed into one another, but they are fundamentally different things to be left at each door.
Mr. Anderson, do you have any comments?
Press are crazy over this.
Do you even have a suspect?
We're ruling nothing out.
They're saying that if he was alive, that you would have found him by now.
You have to trust me.
Sometimes on set we get like Elmo, and so you see the artistry of the people who are acting in that. And do you have like a reverence for the skill of puppetry after it?
I mean, it went through the roof doing this. I mean, in my childhood, Sesame Street played a massive deal. One of my highlights as a public figure, whatever that means, is getting to do a bit on Sesame Street with the Count. I mean, that was a wonderful moment in my life.
4 is a bigger number than 3. So that means there are more apples on the table than there are oranges.
That is correct. 4 is more than 3.
To actually invest in time with people who've done this for a living and to try and replicate that, to give it authenticity in the story, and also to witness it every day opposite me in the walk around of Eric, was phenomenal. I think all of us became kids with those moments, It's just this fluffy thing that's just saggy and sad when it's hung on a wall or stuck on a dummy, suddenly becomes real with someone's hand up it. You know what's happening. You're standing there doing it, and you see kids don't look at you. They look at the hat. They look at the puppet. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you both so much for the chat. It's always so lovely to talk to you, Benedict, and nice to meet you,
Lovely
Gabby.
to see you again.
Thank you.
He's the monster that every child wants when they are lost and need to be found. Gets kind of lonely in this city.
Eric premieres on Netflix this Thursday, and I bet you didn't think that was going to happen on your Monday morning, hearing Benedict Cumberbatch swear.
No.
I know.
Naughty Benedict.
I like it. I'm here for it.
So do
Thanks,
I.
Brookie.
He doesn't.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my goodness. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?